Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense. This is a practice video. Make sure you watch the lesson video with the link above so that you can learn how to solve a word problem with multiplication. Once you watch that lesson video, come back and then you can practice with me. This is our first story problem. I want you to read the story problem, solve the problem, and then come back. I'm going to read it with you, and then we're going to decide what information that we need and see how well you did without my help. That's how you find out where you're struggling. Like this story problem has a lot of numbers in it, and we have to make sure we're using the right information to answer the question. Thomas took out a box of nails weighing 7/12 of a kilogram. I like to circle all of my numbers because I know I have to do something with them. I don't know what. He got those nails from the storage room. He used 2/3 of the nails and 2 hammers, there's a number 2, for the wooden bench. What was the weight of the nails that he used? So I know that he took 7/12 from the storage room. And I know that he used 2/3 of the nails. 2/3 out of 7/12. Think about that. Can you say it? 2/3 of 12, right? He used 2/3 out of the total of 7/12. So you kind of have to rephrase it like that. He did not need to, we don't care about the hammers. That had nothing to do with the nails. Here's the question. What was the weight of the nails that he used? This was the total weight, and he used 2/3 of that total. Whenever we see the word of, let's go back and look at that chart, cracking the math code. It would be a good idea for you to take a picture of this. I will actually put a PDF in the description so that you can print this off, okay? It'll be in the description underneath the video. Whenever you see the word of, right here, we are multiplying. It's really important for you to keep this chart handy, especially if you don't naturally see what you have to do. Sometimes you have to really think about it. So we have the word of, so we're going to multiply. And basically you just set these two fractions up as a multiplication problem. And when we multiply, we just multiply across. Not like addition and subtraction where you got to change the denominator and all that. Just multiply across. 7 times 2 is 14. 3 times 12 is 36. Now I know both of these numbers are even, so both of them I could probably divide by 2 right away. I'm just going to do that without even thinking about it and see what I end up with. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 36 divided by 2 is 18. 7 over 18 is your answer, and we want to put our unit of measurement. So that is how much the weight of the nails that he used in that project. We cannot simplify that anymore. That's as small as it gets. Let's try another one. I want you to read it. Do what I just did. You might jot down those numbers, see if you need all that information, work it out on a piece of paper, and then come back and see how well you did. Dan bought 7 pieces of wood, so we're going to write that, circle that number, which measured 6.5 meters. So there's wood each. He used 5 pieces of wood for his kitchen project. What was the total length of the wood that he used? Okay, so he bought 7, but he used 5. So 5 pieces is what he used, right? And each one measures 6.5 meters. So we're going to multiply. Each piece of wood is 6.5 meters long. What's the total length of all of that wood? So here we had that number 7 kind of put there to make sure you know what you're doing. He bought 7, but he only used 5. Now this is a different kind of a math problem, right? We're multiplying fractions, but we have to turn them both into fractions. We have a whole number here, and anytime you turn a whole number into a fraction, you just put a 1 at the bottom. 5 divided by 1 is 5. The other one, I have to make it into an improper fraction, and that's when I multiply. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. We have videos on how to turn mixed numbers into improper fractions. Now we get to multiply across. 12 or 13 times 5 is 65, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now that's a big fraction. I'm going to go ahead and division problem. Remember, every fraction is a division problem. So let's just go ahead and work that out. 65 divided by 2. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So we subtract 6. And then we have a 5 that we bring down. And we can get 2 times 2 is 4. And we have a remainder of 1. So our answer is, we're going to turn it back into a mixed number, is 32 and 1/2 meters. And we'll put the M there. That is the length of all 5 pieces of wood. Make sure you go back to the description. There's also some practice pages there for you. Story problems take time to master, and it's really good to have that little chart to help you. So make sure you print off the practice pages, and take some time to work on those. All the answers are on there, so you have all that information that you need.